Well, smack my ass and shave my balls. It's the best damn podcast from Chippewa Falls.
Maybe tongue punch the turd cutter.
Oh,
fart box.
you
Fart
dumb
box,
dink.
there it is.
Tongue-
Good morning, all you hick guys and gals.
You scared me.
We are Tales from the Hicks, and who have we got with us today?
Hey, I'm Jason.
And I'm Chad.
BDC in the house. This is Ben.
And I am Nate. Chad,
Hi.
tell us what is going on outside.
The only answer is to BDC.
BDC.
It's currently sprinkles.
Sprinkles.
Currently.
I like them on my cake.
Yep.
My donut.
Ice cream.
To go with the sprinkles is 66 degrees,
Ooh.
It's chilly.
11 mpHs coming from the west.
Fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
God, just
But that's the temperature today and wind, and it's just how it is.
seems kind of chilly for this time of year.
Well, definitely
wondered
cooled off.
I wondered if Jason would have a stocking hat on when I got here today.
I knew he would have the sweaty. I knew he'd have the hoodie on.
Right.
Well, I debated between hoodie and Columbia coat or both.
Might need to borrow my red Loken jacket.
Yeah.
Do you have a coat in the truck already?
No,
Oh, okay.
I don't believe you.
I got blankets.
Oh,
I was to say, I can't believe a jacket doesn't just live in your truck.
I got a furnace in there.
A furnace.
I just
In
turn
your
it up
truck?
on the
Oh.
red. Yep. And it gets hot.
Didn't Mom ever teach you to carry like gloves and boots and socks and all the extras just in case?
She had to teach him because she still carries them for you. So she couldn't do it for two kids.
and I mean, it's probably a tote you can take out this time of year.
Oh.
I mean, I'm not sure.
Well,
I'm not sure this rain's going to turn into sleet or anything.
we don't know that.
You're not a fucking weatherman.
I'm not, but I would bet a lot it's not going to.
You play one on a podcast.
Yeah, once or twice.
Well, I'd say about 23, 24.
Ooh, is that what it is? That's
Yeah,
what we're up
it's-
to now?
Yeah, we're in the
Sheesh.
20s something, 20
Whoa.
something. And we're still going. I'll tell you, I still look forward to it every week.
Yeah, no, it's enjoyable
So do I.
still.
So do 7 other people.
Hey, that's we do it for them. That's what we do it
Yeah,
for.
all 7.
Yep.
1, 2, 3 more.
Yep.
3 more people.
Appreciate
So
it.
I know
Appreciate
my
it.
mom and Dan watch.
Yeah.
That's 2.
Yeah, but that's by guilt.
Does Skeeter still listen?
They don't enjoy it. They
When
just
he
do it 'cause they
gets,
have
you
to.
know, when he figures out
Oh
how
yeah,
to
because
turn it on.
he's fucking busy.
Oh my God, that guy is just
Yeah, he's
swamped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Busy.
Speaking of being busy and swamped, Chad, what'd you do this week?
Well, my boss was gone, so
Fucked off.
I wish that was the case. In a lot of other jobs, you probably could. You know, you get away with a little bit of it. This was the complete opposite because there's only like 1.5 of us that know what to do, and he's not there. So for that department, I'll make that clear. Not
Are you the half?
shop. No, I'm actually the one.
Oh.
And it was just an opportunity to work a lot of overtime this week. I think I had 59 hours.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, it will be nice, but it's, early in the morning and stay late in the afternoon. and
It's
work
tough
most
to
of
force
Friday.
yourself to do it. It's nice when you get the paycheck, but
Yeah.
it's hard to make yourself do it.
Otherwise than that,
So you were saying like anything over 40 hours, you got paid time and a half?
oh yeah.
Oh, that must be nice.
Yeah, it is. But I would imagine I
You
would.
don't even hit 40.
I would imagine.
Let's talk about this lunch break we were discussing earlier.
Jesus Christ.
And I think I'll swap my time and a half for your salary if you want. Tell you what, we'll swap checks next week. Does that work?
I don't get paid next week, so
Okay,
sure.
how about the following week?
No, I just got paid today. Well,
Yep, today
probably.
we got paid all of it. Well, I did too. And it happens to be the same day as you.
But I actually get mine on Wednesdays. My check comes in 2 days before payday.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine shows up on Thursday night, but it doesn't effective. You can't pull it out until Friday.
Like,
So.
never pull out.
But otherwise than that, went with Brielle and her mom to pick up Brielle's car that she bought. So
She has a car now.
she does.
What is it?
It's a 2014 Ford
Jesus.
Ford
Yeah.
Focus.
No.
Fusion.
Explorer.
No.
Excursion.
Escape.
Escape.
There it is. Yeah. White in color.
Oh, that's like a mini or
It's like a small SUV. Yeah,
Yeah.
small. A guy like myself, boy, it's weird. It's not meant for big people. So, yeah, she got that, and then a couple things the guy's going to fix on it for her, part of the deal kind of thing, and she hopefully will start to drive a lot more than once a week. But
All right.
Oh yeah,
If not-
she drove out here last Friday.
She did.
Did she have her vehicle then?
no,
No.
we picked it up Monday night, Monday or Tuesday. It was either Monday night or Tuesday night. I don't remember, but yeah, no, she drives mine, and that makes her look tiny in
Yeah.
it. But she seems excited now that she's got something, but that was it.
Nice.
Cool.
Ben, tell us about your week.
Well, nothing real crazy. My boy had his last baseball game of the year. Excuse me. Last baseball game of the year, so that was cool. And then they gave out medals to all the kids, and the mascot from the Miracle League was there, and they did pictures with everybody, and yeah, it was cool. Other than that, just worked, and that was about it.
And I was going to try to come down there this week,
Oh, no big deal.
but it was, and I'll get to it later, but it was National Night Out, so I
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Okay. Did he? Yeah, it's gonna be funny. Nate came out of the closet.
Oh,
No. You know, Chad thought
Did you-
National Night Out was something else.
It's lies. Did he enjoy it? Like, do you think he'll do it next year?
well, if we sign him up, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he enjoyed it. So I don't know. It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a good.
good.
I was gonna say, I almost had to call you on Wednesday night. I think it was.
Yeah, I was available.
For some electrical assistance.
Ooh, busy.
I was.
Now you're busy.
Just kidding.
I was making dinner. I had some tri-tip that I had made, and I was reheating that in the microwave. And then I had some toast in our air fryer toasting, and all of a sudden we lost the microwave and the air fryer.
Sure.
Gone. I was like, huh. None of the lights in the kitchen went out, and the air fryer is plugged into the socket that's like to the right of our microwave. And the microwave is built in, so that you can't even see the outlet that it's plugged into.
Correct.
And I was like, well, none of the other things went out in the kitchen. Interesting. Maybe these two outlets are on a breaker all by themselves. And we've had it happen before upstairs where my boy loses power in his room and none of the breakers trip. But if you go into the bathroom upstairs, the GFI outlet is tripped.
Sure.
And then that brings the power back. So I'm like, I was fucking with the outlets in the kitchen thinking maybe one of these outlets was tripped. No. So go downstairs, check all the breakers. None of them are tripped. Nothing. I'm like, well, all right. So I fire up the stove and I'm reheating the steak, whatever. Wife and the boy get home and Chris is like, well, did you try the breakers? I'm all. And I said, no, I just did the ones for the kitchen. Those things are for shit. I'm like, well, yeah, they are.
Most of the time.
And she went into the...
Are out of space in your breaker box. So if you take the panel off, there's a good chance that they're separately fed,
Yeah.
but they're wire knotted together under the same breaker.
Oh, okay.
Which we can get away with and take that out and you just put a slim breaker in there and they
Yeah.
each be on their own. Or they, during remodel, just the simplest, fastest way was, oh, we'll just jump off of that.
Yeah.
You're not going to be in the bathroom and shower or, kitchen at the same time.
Get it up and I was like, oh, I'll nuke it quick. And
Yeah.
I was making toast to go along with dinner and yeah.
Because I'm actually the code, the microwave should be on its very own dedicated 20 amp circuit.
Yeah.
But
Apparently not. Mine's not.
well, someday if you remodel or shit happens, we'll figure it out. Or I'll just pull the panel off and we'll see if the easy fix.
I just won't run them together.
Or don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you ever do need help, make sure you got something cooking when I come down.
Yeah. I can.
You know that I'm not really a...
Fisherman. Yeah.
Well, this isn't a
Remember that.
Wait, you're not?
this isn't a fishing story.
I brought some string for you in case you needed to
String.
practice tying knots.
Right.
I thought you were going to
So-
bring yarn.
Well,
But okay, so when you went down to check your breakers, don't they flip, like you can see one that's off.
Ours doesn't have the little window where it like clicks to the red, and all of them were on the same side. Like none of them had flipped
to the, because that's what I would have looked at. I'd be like, no, they're all fine.
I did too, but I know from experience in our house that none of them are tripped. Sometimes if you click it back and forth, that resets it. Our breaker boxes, like most breaker boxes that I've seen has the little window, right? And when it's flipped, like even though the switch may not flip, the little red thing is there, or else they're kicked over to the other side. Ours isn't either.
That's all depends on what kind of breakers you have, though. Brand more so than others. Some brands don't even know. That's not an option. That's just how they do it.
Yep.
You know, if that would have been me, I'd have just been like, oh, I guess sell the house. Cause
Call DoorDash. Hey, microwave's not working. Give me some Domino's.
Yeah, there it is.
Well, yeah, because they have to be DoorDash.
No, he'd have
out
to
here.
go pick it up.
No. Well, I don't know if DoorDash does Domino's. I'd have to look, but no. They come here a lot. I get Chipotle a lot. I get Fortune Cookie. I get Hardee's I had the other day. Yeah.
That shit's all got to be just stone cold by the time it gets here.
Not too bad.
Huh.
It's only, let's say, like 10 minutes usually.
I seen that off a bag on her front door and took off, and I'm like, what the fuck? But
That's what you did this week?
yeah, cut grass.
Yeah, what have you been up to this week?
Oh, nothing. I was just working and cut grass yesterday. No,
Now, when you say...
I cut grass.
No, I know what that means. When you say across the street, isn't that a field?
I was going
No,
to say.
the other street to the south.
Oh, there, that lady down there, brickish house.
Yeah. No, not the one just
Next, okay.
right on the corner across the.
Oh, okay, sure.
Down the road.
That one.
Yeah, down
Now
the road.
I know.
Around
I
the,
thought-
around
Down
the
the road.
corner.
I thought, I haven't been to your house in a few weeks or months, but
Chad,
they really put up a house quick.
see, out here in the country, across the street can mean
Yeah.
half a mile away.
A country block.
Out here in the country.
Country.
Oh,
There
if
it
you can
was.
throw a baseball and hit your neighbor's house, you don't live in the country.
Don't do that, Nate.
Where I'm at
'cause
right
you
now, I
don't-
probably couldn't.
So your parents don't live in the country?
You couldn't hit a baseball.
Right,
That's what
looking
I
at the house
thought.
right on the right.
If you're standing at my parents' house, you could hit that with a baseball from their house.
Yeah.
No.
Pretty sure that he's got the shed in the back. The house is up front, and you go...
Except
If you stood on the property edge, I would say
you don't like.
no.
Oh,
They moved, I think.
Well, the
or
one
died.
that let him get the.
One
the deer.
died, one moved.
He lived one more down, and I
Oh.
don't think he lives there anymore.
I could hit that house.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
That just adds to the things we got to do.
Thinking from their house, like if you stood on their front porch, you couldn't hit his house.
throwing or hitting.
Throwing.
I don't think
Stephen Shelby, I don't know what you're doing later, but do not panic. You don't have to come out if you
we're
don't
not-
want to.
You're
We
not
are-
talking to them because they don't listen.
they don't listen?
No.
Okay.
Oh, what the hell?
Well, in case somebody
They're like,
informs
what's a
them.
podcast?
So that's a new challenge. Because I used to mow that guy's next door, that lawn.
Really?
Yeah.
The gutter guy?
Nope, the people before the gutter guy.
Stephen Dolores Hayes? Oh, no, Ray and Mary.
I don't know. They ended up moving away, and then I think he died.
Elderly couple.
Yep.
Yeah, Ray and Mary. Yeah,
Yep.
that I believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were super nice.
They offered me an opportunity to buy that
Yeah.
Do they have a red roof?
red building
Yep.
for sure. But at the time I couldn't swing her, but I wanted it
Well.
so bad. Just because
You can hit that. You'd have to do the choice.
would go through her.
The fuck you can't.
Not from their house to his house.
We'll find out.
Is that there? Maybe that's there.
We'll do it in the cover of darkness tonight.
And just listen.
I would not recommend that.
Oh no, we
From
get
personal
that,
experience.
that click of the
Steve
45.
coming out, fucking whitey tighties and a shotgun.
Yeah. Yeah.
The big hog is hanging.
Tell me, you're on down here. Clean up on aisle 4. Lionel just shit his pants.
Nate, what'd you do then?
Well, So
I'm
DoorDash.
coming up.
no, Monday I had no.
I want the world to
This
know.
is no. See, I actually went because all right.
Yeah.
Because you thought it was.
Here we go.
You really thought it was it.
Here it
Here we
is.
go.
I hope everybody's sitting down. Here
Wow.
God, I hope
So
it's a fishing
Tuesday
story.
night was National Night Out, and
Scary.
as I was gonna say, I knew it was a police event because working at the courthouse, I understand. We get notification of that Chad until he thought it was, or until he realized it was a cop event.
Okay,
He
I
thought it was a different coming out event.
told you to delete that text message.
I did, but not
Yeah,
in. I
well,
didn't delete the text
mentally next time, get rid of
message
it.
in my brain.
Oh, okay.
Well, when you send him the picture of you and
Either response, his response would have been,
we go. Is that me?
I think somebody's
Not me.
time to get up or alarm or is your dryer done?
Sorry. I thought I had it muted to get people.
hang on.
You know how to mute that?
Checking the specs
Hollywood.
on the end line rotary girder.
Oh,
Let's see what's going on.
Everybody arrived at home safe and sound.
Good. Good.
"What, you got
You
Life
tracking 'em?
360 on there or what?
Mm-hmm.
Do you?
Yeah.
What?
Another app?
Jason has 2 apps on his phone.
Get rid of that one fucking stupid
Holy
thing.
shit.
I need that bullshit.
I'm called the Stalker.
I'm pretty sure it's off now.
Okay.
Because you can turn it off on your own phone.
Okay.
Only if you're like an account holder or you're authorized. Like if the kids wouldn't have been able to turn it off on their own phone.
Pretty sure.
Oh, because that would kind of defeat the
Yeah, I think
purpose.
they can shut their
Yeah, I would
location
agree
off.
with Nate on that.
Yeah, but I think it's because they are notified. They can do it, but then I think it notifies the, as in this case,
The
her.
account holder or
Parental.
whatever.
That, yeah, pretty sure.
Hmm.
Or that, or they thought they were, and they actually never were.
See,
So-
we have a rule with the kids. If I call or text, they're fucking answering right quickly. Because if not, Daddy's going to be showing up. And it's
But what
not
if
gonna be
Tanner's
nice.
making statue socks?
Yeah.
He better be putting the stock
What if
down
he's
and
It's a
grabbing
suicide
the phone.
wank. Then
Yeah.
it turns
He
into a
can't put it
suicide.
down. It's standing straight up.
Well,
What if he's doing the part? What was it?
Better hope he only needs one hand.
Right?
What's that one thing that they're doing out in California? The cool kids. What? You know, like
Soaking?
Soaking.
Oh.
Yeah.
Soaking.
What if he's soaking?
That's a little further north, but yeah, you were on the right coast.
Wasn't it California?
Idaho.
It's yeah, it's up.
Oh, I thought it was. Anyway,
Utah.
Yeah, that's.
okay. I thought it was California.
Well, if he's soaking, his hands would be free.
That's true. He's got free time.
Yeah.
He's not even doing it.
Unless he's the one moving to bed and somebody else is soaking.
What a friend.
Then hands
What a
are occupied.
friend. That's probably what it is. He's a good friend.
Yeah,
What a good
he's
friend.
got his buddy's back.
Yeah.
all I'm
You wouldn't help
saying-
your buddy?
All I'm saying is when we text him or call, they better
Can he put it on
answer.
speakerphone so he can make sure his buddy doesn't miss a stroke?
As long as they answer.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Do you give them, since you brought it up, do you give them a time? Like, I mean, because you as a person or me or anybody else are at a buddy's place, you don't give them like a 10-minute return call?
What if you're dropping the kids off at the pool and they don't have their phone on them?
Who doesn't have their phone in the bathroom?
You've never set your phone down?
I
and
usually
just-
don't take my phone in the bathroom.
What?
So it's got to be instant or you're all up in fucking
I start.
panties in a
I
wad.
start.
Listen,
smoking
Chad, they
cigarettes.
could be getting their fucking hair dyed. They could. Holy fuck.
What?
Next thing you know, they're in prison.
See?
That's the debate at my place.
Yep.
Not prison.
Kaylee's knocked up. Tanner's in fucking prison. All because you wanted to dye your motherfucking hair.
Yeah. And
And then you killed 17 people.
Ooh.
Get the fuck out of
Ooh,
here.
17.
Yep. That's what happens.
Yeah.
Happened
She
in
won her belly.
Colorado.
Yep.
Oh, is that the Taylor Swift thing that going down, or is that
I don't think they
Wasn't that
actually
something?
hurt anybody there.
no?
They arrested
I-
like 3 teenagers. I
No,
think.
Colorado was the.
The theater
Columbine?
guy.
Theater
Oh,
guy.
that theater
Yeah,
one.
he had purple hair or something.
Yeah,
Was it Batman or
Red.
during
I thought it was red.
the Joker
Orange.
or Batman?
Maybe it was
or something?
orange.
Orange, yeah.
Orange hair.
That's how it starts.
I know. That's why it ain't happening at my house.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, people
Yeah, I
will call
can't
me.
believe you don't give them like a little.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean,
when I call you,
middle
if you
of
don't
the
answer, I want to call back in 15 minutes.
yeah, like
Yeah.
minimum 10, 15 minutes. You better be calling back.
Yes, sir. That's what it is.
10, 15 minutes.
Or sooner.
Well, okay.
Well,
Well,
that's
that's
okay.
reasonable.
Yeah,
then.
that's
right.
That's fair. I mean,
Yeah.
watching a movie or a video game or
You want to know what they're doing?
Yeah. Fuck you doing?
I'm watching you on my phone right here. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Is that church? You can't call back. Well, is that church?
Yeah, the Lord would strike down.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Or
I know when
something.
he's at church.
So you don't bother.
Well, you check on you check and see his location. No, he's out with the Lord.
Okay, so that goes into my next question.
Sure.
Have you been told? And
So-
we're back.
On the count of 3.
You want all three of us to answer together on the count of 3?
Yeah. What the question is, if
Good,
we
'cause
forgot
that's-
what it was,
I don't think we heard it.
would Jason be upset if he lost his charger to his phone?
Oh,
So, we're going to answer, you three are going to answer 1, 2, 3.
No.
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 There it is.
Yeah.
No.
If
I
you
mean,
had
everybody, the other 3 listeners
right.
listening,
They knew.
you already knew the answer.
Yeah.
If you had some of the apps I do, you would be upset.
Mm.
Oh
I
yeah.
doubt it.
Ben,
Grinder.
would he be up? That's why I didn't ask you.
Are you into coffee making?
Yeah, it's really good. The aromas are amazing.
Grinds his own nuts fresh.
He's a
Oh.
coffee maker.
Roasted.
his own beans.
Yeah.
You do the
Grind your
Civets beans.
The who?
They're like the most expensive coffee beans in the world. They make the best coffee, and I don't remember if it's Colombia. Anyways, the seeds fall down. This cat eats them. I think it's a civets, shits them out, and then those are collected. And something about those beans going through the digestive process of the cat, it makes the best, like mutually agreed on best coffee in the world.
I heard that on the Bob and Tom show, actually.
No.
And I just...
Cat shit coffee.
Yeah, no. My favorite coffee is Jamaican Blue, I think is what it's called.
Yeah, I'm on.
It was smooth. I mean, it was the smoothest coffee I've ever had. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like coffee. I wish I did.
I got to be in the mood for it. It's not something that I would say it's 3 times a month, unless I'm having peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Dip it in there, but just to drink a cup of coffee,
I had that this morning.
peanut butter and coffee, and all that.
I love the smell of coffee, but that bitter aftertaste, I
Yep.
can't do it.
Or you put some sugar in there.
I've tried.
Put more sugar in there.
creamer.
I got some creamer for you. A little thirst
Speaking
pick.
of creamer, Nate still has to finish his night out.
Oh,
still.
that's right. You gave, night out thing.
Well, that was so I went up there and did that. That was Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm sure I did something.
Probably went fishing.
No. That's usually once a summer.
Way to get it out of the way.
Yeah, get out of the way. It's already August. It's gonna snow tonight. You already said.
Down to 57.
Windows open.
Yes.
Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. I don't know what I did.
Whopper Wednesday.
Yeah. And then
DoorDash.
Thursday.
DoorDash.
Last night. No. Yeah. Well. Yeah. No. Last night I didn't. I didn't have dinner last night.
Uber.
I was working on this damn computer.
Yeah.
Since we fired the tech guys, I was down here from the time I got home, 5:00, until I ran down to Best Buy to grab the RAM and stuff, and come back, and then I was back down working down here till 9:30.
Was the tech guy pretty pissed or no?
Oh, he just packed the shit and left.
Did he? Yeah. He's
Back to your shit and left?
good one.
Ew.
There it is.
Whoopsie poopsie.
Wow. Yeah, no, so then I was doing that that consumed my Thursday, and then, yeah, that was the end of that.
Cool.
Cool.
But I was going to say, though, about the coffee, I had gone over to a festival, and they have this Cameron's coffee. It's like just the brand or whatever. But they have a whole shelf, like multiple shelves full of this different coffees. So I had picked up, for the office, I picked up a dark chocolate mocha coffee. But I saw they have old-fashioned, like brandy old-fashioned coffee beans there. Or
Really?
like is one of the coffee flavors. I haven't tried it, but I just
As long as
noticed
it's
it was there.
Southern Comfort.
Brandy.
That's what I was kind
Just
of
a
wondering
brandy
if it was
fashion.
going off of that.
I don't know.
Southern
So
Comfort.
is that like for the Keurig?
No. Well,
No.
we have. I guess I didn't know
They
this.
probably have a barista that comes in.
Yeah, he comes in the morning.
$1.
Yeah, he gets there around 6 to start getting stuff set up and ready for us. And
Nice.
Then, and when I get
Nice.
in, no, we just
Wrapping
have a regular 12-cup coffee pot.
12 cupper.
Yeah, we drink a lot of coffee. No, yesterday it was about 3 o'clock. And
What was that?
Wow.
Is that you?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Jeez. Is that your clock,
Here's my alarm.
inner clock going off?
Enter something.
Wow. Anyway, no. It was about 3 o'clock or so yesterday, and I'm like, I am done with this day. But I couldn't be done with the day because I had things I still needed to do.
Yeah. Work.
So I went across the parking lot to the little gas station there and got $17 worth of candy. I said, if we're going to make it through the rest of this day, we need some candy.
At 3 o'clock?
At 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
How late do you work?
Another hour of your day.
4:30.
4:30?
An hour and a half.
Another hour and a half.
Yeah, I
But-
don't know. Just push through.
Yeah, but it wasn't. I mean, I thought it would be kind of a nice little thing and bring everyone over.
Oh,
some-
I thought
it was
I
for the
took that
office.
as
It wasn't
it was
just
yourself.
for me. No shit.
Same,
no,
yeah.
No.
You didn't DoorDash that?
No, it's across the parking lot. Plus, I got to get out and get a couple puffs on the vape, and
Oh my god. We'll have to get a policy changed.
good luck.
So, okay, good.
Go ahead.
Is that it?
yeah,
Is that all you got?
That's
Well,
all
Monday
I got.
morning at 5 o'clock, I'm about ready for the week to be over with. So I'm
Don't you
glad you
start
can
at
make it.
AM
through.
or PM?
5?
Hey,
Don't you start at 5?
Yeah.
Good. that's
Well,
good.
it's been lately. It's been between 3:30 and 4 a.m.
I was gonna say,
Oh,
I hope
sweet.
it's earlier than 5.
Yeah,
So
we
you got a
just
good
get up
hour
at
and a half.
3 a.m.
yeah.
Oh, he's gonna have
What's
his
that?
P&J's sandwich.
I usually get up about 2:50.
That's gotta stop, man.
You're telling me.
Yeah. Well, and if you don't work till 5, what do you do for 2 hours before work?
No.
No, he's done with the week by 5.
Yeah.
Oh.
He puts a good hour and a half in and shuts her down.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Just
That's about
coast.
enough.
Coast through it.
Had enough.
Hmm.
I'm out, bitches.
Yep.
So since the Olympics are ending today,
Mm-hmm.
did you know they gave the Olympians 300,000 condoms?
Yeah, you talked about that last week.
That got cut
I
off.
think, our tech crew cut
did
it off. I
Oh,
think.
Why?
Sorry.
Why? What? Condoms?
Yeah.
For fucking.
Yep, for fucking.
What the hell? What is a condom?
Some of them are married.
Apparently,
I don't think it was
they're-
each.
Yeah, no, not each, but
Oh, I thought, okay.
no, they handed out 300,000 condoms to the Olympians.
Oh.
That just sounds like a fuck fest.
It always is.
I start training next week.
What event you going to be in?
All of them.
All of them?
Yeah.
All events.
I don't got to be good. I'm not going for gold for all of them.
You got to be pretty good just to get there.
Yeah, they have breakdancing. We'll figure something out.
I would love to see you in the
That was on
breakdancing
today.
competition.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Last night we watched some trampoline. I didn't know that was an event.
Trampoline is an Olympic event.
Uh huh.
Well, they jump on. Was it long and narrow?
Yeah.
Instead of a round.
The in-ground
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
Or no?
Those fuckers get high on.
Yeah, I can't remember if they had to climb up onto it or not, but yeah, it's basically like a combination of gymnastics floor routine,
Yeah.
and the trampoline. Like they get up super high and they're doing flips and
Yeah.
Awesome.
spinny things. That's a technical term, I think. And
It
Spinning
sure
things.
Yep.
watched some
sure.
of that, and I have been meaning to watch the kayak cross, so I watched some of that last night. That's pretty fucking cool.
I seen that
That
the
is
other
pretty
day.
cool.
Yeah.
They have to do a barrel roll in
Yeah.
the water.
Yeah.
That is
It's
cool.
it's just crazy chaos.
Yeah.
And it's obviously it's a man-made. What do we call it? What do they call it? Is it a river? Creek?
Yeah, it's
what
like
do they
a
call
set
it?
of rapids.
Yeah,
basically.
I mean it's obviously there's engineering and turbines
Oh, yeah.
and shit in there, but
yeah.
It looked like
let's
on the
just take them
side.
to the flambeau.
It looked like on the side they could put stuff in and change the way the water flow. And
I'm sure
stuff
because they
like that.
probably that course is probably used for multiple things. Would be
Yeah.
my guess. You know.
Yeah, like
That
a
would
lazy
make
river.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, after the fact, it's a lazy river.
Yes,
well,
Nate?
I was just thinking this conversation of the Olympics kind of leads us into some of our, at least an email that we received.
Wait, a what?
Oh.
An email that we received, and actually,
I didn't hear anything.
You got your headphones on? Check.
I got mail.
Oh, there it is.
I got mail.
The connection must have been loose.
Okay.
I heard it now.
Yeah, you got to screw loose.
I have an older phone than Jason, so it takes a little bit of time there. I have more than 2 apps on my phone, so
Just a home screen, back screen, home screen, back screen.
where are the kids?
So it's kind
Enhance,
of
refresh.
not. I'd say not ironic because we were going to talk about it last week, and I believe that we did. But we had just got an email. Actually, this was 30 minutes ago, so it was while we were recording.
Fresh.
Awesome.
Wow.
This is with Olympics coming to an end. Did you hear about the pole vaulter that lost because he has a big D plus?
Oh, yeah. Look at the size of that. Wang, pay attention.
I mean, did he really lose? And they say size doesn't matter.
You know, I was looking at that the other day because when you mentioned that, I didn't see that. You know, so it's on YouTube, and that's a hog, dude.
Yeah, it's a big hog.
And as that saying,
This was attached to the email.
he was offered $250,000. Yeah, there he is.
To show it.
Look at that thing.
To show his hog?
Yeah, on a cam show.
Yeah.
$250,000 to get that thing out of his pants right there.
Done, and done.
It was
What did he say?
I don't know.
It didn't say in the article,
He speaks
but-
French. I don't know. I don't understand French.
We.
The wife and I were talking about that, and she's like, that thing is fucking huge. And I was like, yeah, I know. And I said, if you watch the video, as he's coming down, he actually hits the pole with his shins.
Yep.
And that's what causes it to bounce. And then she's like, you're ruining my fantasy. All I need to know is that his huge schlong knocked down the pole.
But even though after he did hit that with his schlong,
Yeah.
that thing just sits there and wiggles and flops around.
the pole or the schlong?
His schlong.
Fucking
Good.
draft horse up there.
No
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
When things like that happen, it makes me think that I would be a good pole vaulter then, because I ain't gonna worry about that.
Because it would hit your shins.
No, I wouldn't have to worry about that. I'd clear right over it.
That guy's nickname is BDJ.
Yeah.
Big Dick Jacques.
Yeah, no kidding.
True.
Actually, I think
meaning.
his first name is Anthony.
Is it? I thought it said something about Jacques.
Anthony? Oh, Jock.
BDA, then.
Yep. Let's
Whole
see.
group. We got a
here.
Reddit page for that. I'm sure.
How about you four play a couple rounds of Cards Against Humanity? Some cards might get you banned on some platforms. Or maybe our new tech crew can beep some words if we need to.
If Urban Dictionary
If, yeah.
didn't get us banned, I think
That's
we're
right.
pretty
Yeah,
safe.
yeah.
Of course, it didn't get us sponsors either, so I don't know where we lie with
I think
that
we got
yet.
some.
Well,
We probably ended
they're
up.
just biased against belt looping. Fuck them.
Yeah. Chad's gonna have a belt looping contest at the next
He's got a
national
belt
night
looping
out.
function later.
A function.
Hopefully, not a malfunction.
Ripped him right off his pants.
I'd totally be willing to open up our backyard, smoke or grill, and play with us adults in our safe space. I like that.
Hey, live. Coming live.
From the safe space.
From the backyard in the safe space.
My safe word is avocado.
Strawberry.
I can't say that. That's the point.
Hey Hicks, keep up the great
Hello.
work. These episodes are great to listen to while driving, mowing the lawn, or just relaxing on the bucket.
Yeah, absolutely it is.
There.
Yep.
You have started a movement in a couple different
In more ways than one.
Yeah. I'd like to comment on the time travel scenario. While everyone wanted to go see or experience a time or event, or do something to enrich themselves, eliminate the baby Führer was also mentioned. On its face, this seems like a fantastic idea. However, nature abhors.
Horse.
Horse.
You know what a horse says.
No.
Nate. I just wanted you to say, Horse. Nature abhors a vacuum, and what or who would replace Adolf? Remember, the situation that allowed that POS to ascend to power would still be in place with or without him. You could get someone worse just as likely as someone better. Goebbels. Sounds French. Or no, that's German, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yes.
You also had a leader that was actually worse than Hitler, yet an ally to us during World War II. Stalin killed more people than Hitler and was arguably more sadistic in his methods. He hated Jews too, and pretty much everyone else. Just ask the Polish. And lastly, the short story, A Sound of Thunder, is about the butterfly effect, which is also a movie about the same phenomenon. Even a small change in events can cause enormous changes in the future. If you haven't read it, I do recommend it, as they go back in time and hunt dinosaurs. Now, if I could time travel, that would definitely be on my bucket list. Thanks again for the thought-provoking topics. I'm already eagerly awaiting the next episode.
Episode.
So how would they hunt dinosaurs back then? They take that long javelin thing and is that how
They
that
just bring
all
that pole
started?
vaulter with the huge hog, whips
hog.
it out, and they're done.
Oh, okay. Andrew Jacques.
Yeah. It's like beating him with 24 sacks of nickels.
Good lord.
Hung like a dinosaur.
Really enjoy your podcast and look forward to hearing this week's topic. Keep up the good work. And Jason, may I suggest lavender-scented bags? The smell is very calming in case you should see the spider again.
Shitting in
That's-
up there.
That fucking spider was huge, boys.
Yeah, I
I'll
heard.
tell you that right now.
It was large. It was a pole vaulter size.
Really?
It was a
Yeah.
pole vaulter.
I don't even think it was as big as a pole vaulter.
You don't think so?
No.
You think he was bigger?
Yeah.
I was bigger. You heard it here first.
Yeah. Is that why you don't pole vault?
That is exactly why. Plus, I'm scared of heights.
And
so.
I
Scared of heights. Makes sense.
The
pole vault.
Oh, they gotta go like 20 feet in the air. I'm glad I'm short.
Sure.
That's all that's to that story.
There should be a
Alright.
jockey, horse jockey then.
They stand awful high.
That's
They do,
true.
yeah.
Depends
6
on how many
hands.
hands.
6
yeah.
hands.
6 hands high. Look at their big nostrils.
Here's new. Nate, you can't be too hard on Chad for being on his phone while driving. He has to have Pornhub going to keep him occupied on his long trips. Sorry, Chad, but you should have known something like that would be coming from me.
Yeah, and they have audio only, so it's not that big a deal.
Don't worry, they're going to be outlawed here pretty soon, anyways.
They're what?
Cell phones?
Going to be Pornhub.
Yeah, were you saying that before?
Yeah, they got banned in 5 states.
Horse shit.
I don't know if that got cut off last week or not.
I
When we
think-
were talking about that.
I think so.
Yeah, that was banned in
we-
5 states. And the reason is because their age verification isn't stringent enough.
Yeah, no. Are you adult? Yep.
Yeah, apparently you need more than, are you over 18? Click yes.
Well,
You know,
soon we'll have to.
works for me. Honor system, right? Like,
Well,
Right. Yeah. Or just find every picture that has a car or a stop sign in it.
Right.
That's pretty easy.
yeah.
I mean, if you can look at that and you know what you're looking at, whatever.
You know, I hate the ones where it's like enter exactly as you see here, and half of them don't actually look like a fucking letter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
And I'm just guessing.
Yeah.
Is that an E or an A?
Or they're like smidged together or
Yeah.
off the screen. Like, what the fuck? Did I text this to them first?
It's like I'm just really rolling the dice here. Did I get it right or not? I don't know.
Come on, just let me watch my porn.
Right.
Right.
I'm taking a quiz.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just trying to make a statue sock here.
Yeah. Well, one at a time.
Hey guys and BDC.
Well, hello.
With back to school approaching, I thought it would be interesting to hear all of those school days war stories. Like, remember when you spilled your juice all over the girl you had a crush on, her art project in grade school? Or you had to wear a patch on your eye and you weren't allowed to go to recess because the kids would make fun of you? See, I never had an eye patch, but kids still made fun of me.
Because you didn't have an eye patch. I'm
Maybe
sure.
that's what it was.
Yeah, I'm sure that's why.
Just look in the mirror.
I try to avoid it.
If your mom wasn't with you at school, they probably wouldn't pick on you so much.
Why doesn't Nate always hang out with that? What is it? School aide.
That's
his
She
mom.
Yeah, that's Mrs. Lytle. Nate, come here. You got some boogies. Ma.
Trying to fucking read.
Yeah, just wait till Dan and Karen will listen to this at 7 p.m. on Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Fucking Ben, I swear to Christ, I'm going to choke him out the next time I see him. I'm
I wish you would have stayed today. That would have been fun. Should have just sat on the couch.
going to feed that fucker a whole plate full of onions.
Onions.
and some
Fucking onions. Man, take them out on the snowmobile.
For sure.
Um,
Are you still reading? Did they send a book in?
yeah.
I mean, what's going on?
When you always thought when the other kids talked about Mary Jane, you thought they all liked Spider-Man. This is why kids made fun of you, Kale the Whale. Let's not forget about the time you were the only boy in the water aerobic gym class. And thank God, if you forgot your trunks, they had Speedos available.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Mom, for helping me pick classes. Yeah. All right. P.S. BDC is going to stick.
Okay.
Well, this has
Stick
been, what,
out.
three or four episodes now, so yeah.
Yep.
Still here?
It's not going anywhere.
No. I mean, what can I say?
Huh.
Lies.
Please, please, please start a 3-letter acronym test segment for Jason.
It's in the works.
We're working on it.
That's going to be something.
So it was recommended that we come up with our bios and put our bios on the website. Apparently, people go to our website.
Do you want to explain what that is to Jason?
The 3 other people?
A bio,
Do you know what a bio is, Jason?
No.
a biography. It was like something. Just
Are you
write up,
surprised, Ben?
write up a little
That's why I
paragraph
said
about
there's like
yourself.
Is that like a resume?
That's why I said explain that to Jason.
2-3 sentences
Run
about
away.
yourself.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. Is what
In
that
2 or
is.
3 sentences.
Interest, family, maybe your career.
Very tech savvy.
My name's Jason. I'm scared of heights. I don't like technology and fuck people who dye their hair.
There it is.
I shit on a bucket.
Yep. Oh yeah, I can't leave that out.
Yeah,
I shit on a
I'm gonna
bucket
shit
in
on
my
a bucket.
garage.
In the garage.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
it.
lactose intolerant.
Yeah.
Kind of. Maybe it might be.
I'm
Maybe just
lactose
be the ice
intolerant,
cream.
but I'll eat the shit out of some dairy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Cheese
sometimes,
curds.
yeah, because sometimes
It doesn't.
Yeah, sometimes
doesn't
cheese
affect
curds don't bother me, but almost all the time they do.
I forgot about that.
Oh God, that was so funny. Yeah. Well, because I did what he said, and I go back and listen to some of the old ones sometimes too, and it's
You guys need some fucking hobbies.
do it while we're working. Maybe you need to start working.
Yeah.
I do.
If you weren't watching TV while you were driving,
Watching
you could be
Pornhub.
listening to the podcast.
Yeah, that's true. My bad.
Jesus.
I'll have to switch it up like every other day. Podcast.
Shad's on a red
Pornhub.
light watching Sports Center Top 10. Hang on. Everybody's honking because he hasn't pulled away. Hang on, we're almost to number 1.
You just put the flashes on.
That's true.
I mean,
I broke down.
When you're in a big truck, they don't question it.
Oh, I
Just
would.
go fucking around you.
Fuck them.
I gotta start watching movies.
I actually saw a video maybe just today, where there was a semi driving down the road and must have, I don't know if he fell asleep or what he did, but he went off the side of the road to the right, brought her all the way back across the 3 lanes, down into the median, it was down in there for a while, brought her back up,
Jesus.
got back up onto the highway with trailer still intact or whatever, and then just kept on going like nothing ever happened.
Keep them moving.
Yep.
Hang 10, dude.
Yeah.
Just surfing. I like it.
Yeah. Hey.
Might as well. I mean, what do you do? Stop and offer to reseed the lawn? No.
Right.
Just go.
Just keep going.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I like it.
Hammer down.
Yeah.
All right.
Should we do?
Shall we?
Yeah. Should we do some news?
Yeah.
New.
We can do some news. And then I found a new news subreddit that we should discuss.
I do have a one more email. Sorry, but this goes into our news. Listening to Ben's headline. So listening to Ben's headlines and then Nate's Chuck Norris bit, it reminded me of an interesting research project.
Oh.
Florida man, ...
Oh, yeah.
Then pick any random date and you will find a crazy, weird-ass headline.
100%.
Don't know if they are true, but hey, it's on the internet, so it must be, which is
Yeah, obviously.
true.
Yeah.
Right?
And while they're good for a laugh and or what the fuck. So, yeah, that's interesting. That could be something we could do. Maybe.
That is a true thing, too.
Yeah.
Like,
Just put in
Florida
a date.
man is some amazing shit to look at.
Yeah. Weird shit happens down there.
Yeah. So
I thought it was all
news.
gray hairs.
You what?
I thought they were all gray hairs down there.
Not all of them.
Oh, okay.
No, didn't we?
Definitely communities for sure are
Yeah,
that way
there's a
though.
lot.
Yeah.
Never been.
To Florida?
No.
You've never been to Florida?
Well, once in '92, but
Okay,
we
well,
were
that
there
means
for
you were there.
about a fucking hour, and we got
We
off
got
the
on a
plane
boat.
and went onto a boat, and that was it.
We were
Still
doing
there?
we were doing the opposite of what normally happens to the people down there. But they're usually getting off the boat. We're getting on the boat.
So yeah, this first one isn't really news, but I saw this. I'm assuming this based on the language. I'm guessing it's Russia. They have an ass slapping championship.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that your buddy that used to go out to the bars? Maybe
No.
he could get
Slap.
Yeah. No, this is all women.
one out of. They slap each other's asses.
What?
Oh,
Yeah. And I mean, I'm guessing they're Russian. But I mean,
That's nicer. That's
Yeah.
a nicer ass.
they're smacking the shit out of each other.
Can you just turn it? No, don't do that.
You get it?
Oh my god, her ass was red.
Yeah.
No, you want to see this one, right? The one that's about to get slapped. That,
Oh,
he has to turn it.
Sorry, that's not very good radio. But anyways, yeah, they have an ass slapping championship. We'll watch that later for more research.
yeah. Research.
R&B.
Research purposes.
Yes.
I
So
didn't even hear it.
a woman died after getting caught in a baggage carousel at Chicago
Carry
O'Hare
on.
Airport.
I heard that.
I don't know how that happens.
She was in
I
a
missed it.
restricted area.
Yeah, because they said security footage caught her going in there at like 2 a.m. Into a restricted area, and her body was found at like 7 o'clock.
Yeah, 7 a.m.
The only thing I could think is she got on and rode it back to like where the machinery was.
Sorter or whatever.
You know,
back
yeah,
then.
something. Yeah, and she
There
got
was a lady
something.
that died in a baggage claim.
Yeah, at O'Hare
Carousel.
Airport.
Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago.
Chicago.
Next one. A man was taking his trash to the dumpster, and apparently while he was doing it, he was carrying a gun. Slipped in his lawn, fell down, shot, and killed himself. Why do you need to carry a fucking gun to take your trash out?
Well, was it
You see-
Chicago?
Yeah, where I was going to say
Detroit?
where.
I mean, he lives in the city. I read the article, and they had a picture of this little tiny, I wouldn't even call it a hill,
a knoll.
like part of his grass sloped downwards, and that's where he slipped and shot himself. But like, he lived in a city. It just looked like a neighborhood. Like,
So when he slipped, the gun accidentally fired. And
yeah, like he didn't kill himself on purpose. He
yeah.
fell and
He didn't like slip and say "fuck," bang.
no, he slipped and the gun discharged and shot himself.
Okay.
So, but why you would need to carry a pistol?
Hey.
Well, unless it's just one of those guys that carries
Always
it
has it
wherever,
on
you
him.
know, it's just
Sure,
a
but
habit.
you, it could not have been in a holster. He had to have been holding it in
that's
his
true.
hand.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Anyways, stupid.
Yeah.
So the Pennsylvania Supreme Court agrees to review a suicide ruling in a case where a woman was stabbed 20 times. They ruled it a suicide. She died from 20 stab wounds.
Self-conflicted.
Yeah, they
Inflicted.
said it was a suicide, and they deemed it a suicide because her apartment was locked from the inside, and her boyfriend had to break down the door to get into the apartment.
Sure he did. After he stabbed her.
Well, and he had no defensive wounds on him, so they deemed that he was innocent and it had to be a suicide.
Couldn't have been anybody else in the
I
world.
think Castle would
10
be
of the
fine
stab
with
wounds
that.
were in the back of her neck.
That's
Because who doesn't, I hate myself, and just start stabbing yourself in the back of the neck.
After the first couple, how are you even still-
Precisely.
that's-
Crystal and I were discussing this the other night. I'm like, how people die. die in a lot of fucked up ways, and I've seen a lot of fucked up things of people killing themselves. But how do you stab yourself 20 times?
I don't know. I'm not a detective by any means, but that seems far-fetched.
Yeah, well, and that's why her family has been pushing to get this case reopened.
Yeah, just Castle. I think it's on.
I was listening to a
nights.
podcast. Now, not to keep going, but I was listening to another podcast. It's true crime.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I was listening to that, and it's like a conspiracy deal,
Yep.
kind of. But people just kind of go missing, right? Well, it's the police that are behind all this. Well, anyway, they found this guy who committed suicide. He shot himself 3 times with a shotgun.
Oh,
Holy shit!
Sure, I could see that happening.
Yep. And then there was another one who had died from a gunshot wound or
Lead
whatever.
poisoning.
Yep. And that was also a suicide. Or, well, it was claimed, and he died from an ulcer, is what he claimed died from, is what it was. But when they had
You
found
see
him,
what had happened was he got shot in the ulcer and he died.
but what had happened was he was dead in his house, and his dog was chewing on his head.
Fucking awesome.
And his so. But when it's a fucked up story.
chewed him enough to make it look like a gunshot wound.
Yeah.
Maybe that was it. Yeah.
But it was he died from an ulcer, is what had happened.
Sure it is.
Mhm.
Well, that. I've heard of animals. Usually, it's cats that'll eat.
That's why
If
we
you
don't have
die
them.
with cats will eat you much sooner, and it's not even like weeks; it's days.
Well, that's why people don't have cats.
Well,
Yeah, no,
cats,
that's terrible.
I'm not a cat person.
No, fuck
cats are
no.
bastard. Cats are bastards.
Yeah.
You guys used to have a cat, didn't you?
Fuck off.
So that was like a yes or
I'm
no.
still salty about this. This is still upsetting to me.
Wow.
So you
What
had a
happened?
cat?
Did we talk about square pizza slices and I didn't know it?
I don't
Wait,
even
you
know
had
what's
a cat?
going on.
Who's he? They?
Jason.
You had a cat?
Where? At the house?
Like a
That
real?
old-
In
you-
Chippewa.
Yeah,
The one by the
where you live
old
now.
folks home.
Yeah,
No.
we're
Oh, we.
What?
I thought we did.
Yeah,
we had one.
Yeah, that's what the fuck we're asking.
That's not what I was asking.
No, that's not what he's.
yeah. That's
You-
what I was.
Jason Lytle
was-
had a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 of them.
At that house that was down the road from the old folks home.
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Irvine Street or
Yeah.
something.
See, I thought you were digging at a different story.
Yeah, that's why I was confused how he knew they had a cat, but he was clueless they had a cat.
Yeah. No, I thought you were talking about a story where I used to live where you live now.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you were
Yeah.
a kid with your mom and dad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
Well, I
had a
didn't-
cat.
yeah. And then
didn't have a
the
cat.
cat was found under the back
Yeah.
porch.
He's upset. He's laughing.
Well, it was upsetting. The cat was dead.
Was it your cat to start with?
Yeah. I mean, it was. Yeah. I mean, it was a family cat, I suppose.
So you fed it, you watered it, you played with the cat.
Yeah.
Do you really play with a cat?
I don't know.
Pet the kitty.
I don't
Pet
know.
the kitty.
I have a neighbor lady that brings her cat out and
Nuzzin?
puts it on a goddamn leash.
The nuzzin.
The nuzzin?
That's the lady.
That's not a cat. That's not a cat.
I don't know. Looks like a kitty to me.
She just takes the rollers out of her fucking cunny hair. It looks like she's taking a kitty for a walk.
Hairball.
Fucking pussy perm.
There it is. Pussy perm. Put it on a t-shirt. You heard it here first.
You know, thinking about that story, that
What
I
one?
want to think the cat snuck out of the house is what happened. It was wintertime.
Yeah.
And at the time now we have a patio on the backside of the garage there. But at the time we didn't have a patio. We just had like a wooden
Like a
Porch?
Deck.
porch thing.
Yeah,
like,
porch.
but it was low. It only was maybe 6 inches off the ground.
Yeah.
You know. And the cat snuck out. That was when Mario was
Mario,
around.
yeah, because he
He had,
he brought the story up again years and years later.
yeah.
It's
but
a story
anyway,
that just doesn't go away.
yeah. And the cat must have snuck out or whatever in the winter, and we never found it till the spring, March, April, when it started
Stink?
unthawing and stinking, and Mario's like, "What is that smell?" I'm like, sure, shit. There was a cat under the porch. Yep.
Yeah. So in
Well, at least
here,
found it.
but here's how it went then.
Okay.
Is Mario goes, Nathan, we found your cat. And I was pretty excited. And he's,
I can see
it's
where
dead.
this is going. Then you weren't so excited.
Then the excitement left and it hasn't returned.
That was. Were you guys were in high school, right, when Mario was here?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I probably was in middle school, but yeah. Well, the first time, yeah.
Right. I mean, when he was here, school wise.
Yeah, living here.
I think it's our turn to go down there.
I'm ready.
He was here.
Well, I remember you guys having a cat in that house, Jason,
Yeah.
the one in Chipwood there.
Yep.
Because I was over at your house one time for something, and I was sitting in a chair. You had a recliner or a chair, like kind of in the corner by where you walked into the kitchen. And I had my arm hanging over the side of the chair, and the cat took a swipe at my hand, and it hit my hand, and of course I jerked my hand away, and I ripped its claw right out of its freaking paw. It was embedded in my finger.
That's the cat's fault.
Yeah, the cat's lucky it ran, because I would have I might have punted that thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I don't remember.
Is it a pussy punt then?
Pussy punt.
Yeah.
Puss punt.
So anyway, it's okay. Back to news.
All right. Yeah.
It's enough kitty talk.
Yeah.
So I had we already discussed the French pole vaulter. And then I thought this was kind of funny. Host of a Fox News show or some show on Fox, this Laura Ingraham, was talking about politics. And her quote was, "If you know Minnesota, and I know it well, especially Milwaukee, it's changed in recent years."
Wow.
I was like, yeah, you know it well.
Nailed it.
Yeah, nailed it. So that was all the news that I had.
That's awesome.
But my new Reddit that we should discuss. So anybody who's listened, if you really want to get an education, or maybe people already knew about this, I did not know that this was a thing. So there's a subreddit called Sounding. Sounding, sounding. And you'd think, oh, maybe it has something to do with sound. No, it certainly does not.
Does it happen to have 99,000 members?
Let me look. Yeah, 99.8K.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
That's
So let me read the description here.
I seen one picture.
Yeah. Oh, watch that video.
I seen what it is. I'm not.
Yeah, I did not know that this was a thing, and I was honestly, it's the most disturbed I've been in a while by the internet.
Is this on Google?
No,
It's on Reddit.
Oh, okay.
Sounding is the practice of inserting objects into the urethra, which is the hole in the end of your wang, for sexual and or mental pleasure. When practiced correctly, it can give all sorts of nice feelings, and safe play is absolutely encouraged. Blah, 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 blah.
Not a fucking lag bolt.
Yeah. So this Reddit is all videos and pictures of guys. This is, Chad, you got to scroll down to the next video. You got to watch this one. Scroll down and watch that.
That looks like a 10-penny nail or something.
Oh, it's a bolt.
That one. Watch that. Unfucking believable.
What the fuck is it?
Just watch. It's holding the thing in.
What?
He had that thing in there for 5 hours, he said.
What the fuck is it?
Watch. It just keeps coming and coming and coming. This guy is pulling this long, ribbed,
What the fuck?
like piece of rubber out of the end of his unit.
5 hours?
Yes, because that's what that pink contraption is it holds it in there.
That's
Disturbing.
yeah. I don't think I'm going to be trying this.
What the hell?
This
Yeah.
is-
No.
Like I said, that was the most disturbed I've been in a while looking at the internet. I thought I'd seen some shit, and then The internet's undefeated, though. Just when you think nothing can surprise you,
Right.
there comes that.
Yeah, I won't be on that one.
Shoving stuff in the end of your wiener. No, thank you. That's definitely an exit only. Chad's digging deep, though.
No, I'm reading the comments.
Yeah, I know. You're
pictures.
digging deep. I get it. Chad, later on tonight, Chad's going to have a fucking barn spike just sliding her in.
So, unfortunately, there's a lot of comments on here. There's not one that is upset with it, like I am, or
they're
concerned.
in this community.
Yeah.
They're impressed, probably.
Yeah. How do I get a flat cage like that?
A what?
That's what that pink thing was. It's called a flat cage.
Huh.
If I see that on anybody's Christmas list, I'm not getting that.
That thing was like a foot long.
Maybe he's.
Well, I mean, your urethra does travel up into your
Bladder.
body, obviously. You know, so
maybe the guy's a French pole vaulter. Who
no.
knows?
It's actually... No, I should have quit reading, but
Yeah.
it is the beginning...
Or just quit talking.
It's the beginning stage to a larger set to come.
yeah, because their goal is to get wider and wider.
So this is like putting the
Like
gauge
the thing
things
in
in
the
their
ears.
ear.
In the ears. Oh my god, I hate that. Oh, I hate that.
This
That,
is terrible.
to me,
I was just gonna say that's Nate's hair dye.
that's the hair dye to me. Yeah, the gauges.
Gauge in your
Oh,
ears.
that's a nope. Don't even. Nope.
So, anyways, all you listeners out there,
Don't need that.
check it out, educate yourself, send us an email, let us know what you think about that.
Yeah, good luck.
All right. Speaking of emails,
Yes.
let's move on to
Yes,
a little
please.
more family friendly.
Let's get out of this one.
The last few weeks we've been having a deal contest for this
For the mug.
for this coffee mug. So
Big money, no whammies.
We're gonna do this on the. We're gonna give that away.
Oh.
Chad's got. Look at that. He's trying to. So
See how that...
if we
there it
go
is.
here, look at there. Now, so we have.
Spin the wheel of destiny.
Spin that wheel. We go through the names of the people that we have on there because the people that aren't watching aren't going to be able to see this.
Correct.
You're missing a name, aren't you?
I don't know. Who am I missing?
Ryan.
Oh,
M.
Holy fuck, get your shit together, tech guy. I thought we fired the tech guy.
this is my first day on the job.
That's the one I sent you the Facebook
Yep,
message.
yep.
Did Dave put in or no?
I didn't see one.
I didn't
No.
either. Well, I don't see the emails, obviously.
Yeah, I
but
didn't see an email.
He may not have since he's won already.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he doesn't probably drink coffee.
So, well, you could put anything in there. It's a cup. All right. So here we have Kale,
It's made for coffee, Nathan.
Kale A, Kelly B, Caleb P, Chris W, Rachel J, Chris L, Carly B, Michael M, Dara L, Chris C, and Ryan M.
Carly B, isn't she a singer?
No, that's
Cardi B.
She's got that wop.
Oh, I heard that song. That's a
Wet ass.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Kitty.
That Kelly Beatis daughter told me that song. She said, "Here, listen to this." I'm like, "What in the fuck is this song?" I never heard it before. I didn't hear it
Really?
ever since.
You don't replay it?
That came out
No.
around the time when that one Christmas song was
yeah,
outlawed.
baby, it's cold outside.
Yeah. We got this wet ass pussy song
Yeah.
talking about beat it up, smack it,
Right.
the whole 9 yards.
Yep.
But baby, it's cold outside is
Oh,
You know
I like that
too
song.
risque.
It's because they're talking about how
It's unwanted advances.
he's trying to persuade her to stay against her wishes,
Yeah.
so to speak, so that things can happen. Apparently, I don't,
He's
it's
just
one
looking
of
out
those
for her
well-being.
safety.
Yeah, it's
Wet
cold
ass.
out.
cold outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we spin this thing?
Why don't you?
Spin the wheel of destiny.
No wheel.
And the winner is...
Holy
Look at
spin!
it go.
And we are going to Michael M.
Hey,
M&M's.
Michael M. Michael M.
We have a winner.
BDM in the house.
BDM.
Winner! Winner every time.
There you go. So that coffee mug goes to Michael.
Thank you, Michael.
Next
Yes,
week
thank
we'll
you.
start a new. We'll start a new one next week. So,
That one will probably just ship out in a Ziploc baggie, and however you get it, you get it. you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Seems fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? It didn't say it was coming in one piece.
Yeah.
That's true.
Just because that's what it
Well,
looks like
there's
now.
one.
Right. Yeah.
It's a coffee mug puzzle. Put it together with super glue.
Enjoy.
We'll send the glue in.
Yeah.
Right. No, we won't.
No, we don't.
Some assembly required.
There you go.
Hey, nice.
Hey, one real quick thing.
He's still on that Reddit.
Yeah, like in my mind, I'm shocked. I mean, like you said, the internet won.
It's undefeated.
Yeah, yeah. Do we have time? How much time have we got? Or are we done?
How much time do you want?
As much as you
I
want,
don't know.
Chad. We
It's
run
just
this
quick.
shit.
Yeah. We're the tech crew
I
now.
think Jason knows. Jason's probably going to win this one, but it was just a conversation we had at our last meeting. On time to work. Do you guys, are you yourselves, are you a person, if you work at 7, are you getting there at 6:58? Are you getting there at 6:45? Or are you going to be one of those guys that are at 6:15, knowing damn well you can't punch in until 5 to 7? Are you going to sit there for a half hour, 45 minutes to acclimate yourself? Or
When I was a smoker, I'd get there half hour to an hour before my shift would start, and I would just sit out at this picnic table and smoke a couple cigarettes and bullshit, because there were several other guys who did the same thing.
yeah,
And we'd sit outside and shoot the breeze and have a couple smokes and then, go in and start work or whatever. But now that I'm still there at least a half hour early. I mean, I don't punch a clock anymore. I'm salaried, but I'm always there.
yeah.
Yeah, early.
I would say I'm at work a good 20 minutes, give or take a minute or two, but on average I would say it's 20 minutes before my shift.
3:30 is pretty much 3:30.
So I mean, you start, you can,
3:45 is 3:45 is when I get, because that's pretty fucking early. But
yeah.
so it's just pretty much when I get there, I clock in.
So you don't sit there and wait till 4 is what you're getting at.
No, well, it depends. Sometimes you get tired. Especially towards the end of the week, you're dragging pretty good. So sometimes, yeah, it might not be till 4 o'clock.
But technically, your shift doesn't actually start till what, 5?
5.
So right, it's just you're not working as much overtime as you could, is all that boils down to. You're still there super early.
Well, no, I get there and I start work right away.
Right, but I'm saying
So I'm doing
instead of starting at
between-
3:30, you're starting at 4.
Right.
It's still all overtime.
Yeah, so it's 44 hours
Yeah.
I'm working. Yeah, I could go on Fridays, but if 44 hours isn't enough, 44, 45,
Yeah.
maybe find another person,
Yeah, hire an extra worker.
Yeah, get another guy. Then I can do 40. Because then they'll take up the other slack that needs to be done. Saving the company money, not overtime then.
Sure.
There you go.
Yeah, and I don't necessarily have a starting time per se either. I'll say I aim for 7 o'clock to be at work. Some days it's 10 to, some days it's 10 after, some days it's 8.
But that's, I mean, so that goes to, if you had to be there at 7, are you there at 10
I'd say
to because
5.
you're there?
Like when you used to work at Mason Shoe and you had to be there at.
Yeah, maybe 5-10 minutes early.
Okay. Because I see a lot of, or most of the time through my years, I've seen a lot of people that are, I would say, a 10 minutes or more prior to their shift.
Oh, yeah.
This job,
My last job was like that. That's how I was always early, probably a half an hour, 20 minutes maybe. Always early just to get my fucking mindset, get coffee going,
Sure.
Yeah.
for everybody else, and have some Famous Amos cookies or something,
Sure.
But now it's not like that no more.
this job, and I'm there earlier, but this job, there are, I would say, more than 50% of them, if they have to punch in at 6, it's 5:59,
59.
50, 4.
9. Yeah.
6 seconds just to
Yep.
be on the safe side.
Yep.
I can't get on board with that.
Are they like under 25 years old? Maybe.
No, they're all different ages.
Oh, really?
Oh, fuck. One guy's only got, I think, 12 working days left. And
So, like, when
Well,
Yeah, but no,
maybe
it's
not.
like, that's his
like
jam.
when I was at the CC and I was punching the clock before I became salaried, like when I almost always work second shift, right? So your shift starts at 3. So unless you were approved for overtime, like you can't work overtime, right? So, you know, we were always busy, so usually you could do overtime. But like, say you weren't working overtime, you couldn't punch in more than 8 minutes
Yep.
early. I think it was.
I was at a place where it was 7.
Yeah,
7
it was so many minutes
Yep.
before 3, right?
Yep.
And then it rounded back. Otherwise, you were getting 15 minutes of overtime.
Right.
Yep.
That's
So-
how it is where I'm at.
Yeah, so like most of the time, I would, hang out in the break room or, outside burning one with the guys or whatever. And then it's like, oh, okay, it's 6:02. I'd go in and punch the clock. And then you go and stand by the hallway or the entrance to the floor. But you couldn't actually start walking to the floor until the bell rang because everybody's driving around on forklifts. So they deemed it not to be safe. Like it used to just be a free for all, and at 2:45, 3 o'clock or shift change, it was you had to have your head on a swivel, right? Because there's people in forklifts all over the place. So, but then they changed it so when that bell hit 3 o'clock, you made your walk back to your department, and that way all the forklifts were parked or whatever, and it was safer. But yeah, if I have to be anywhere at a set time, I'm always at least 15 minutes early.
Perfect. All right, I was just curious. It's just something I picked up, noticing a lot of seconds prior to fucking
We're
work.
going to be done.
Okay.
But before we're done, I got to ask what your hat says.
No regrets.
Oh, no regrets. Okay. Because
Not even one letter?
That's my credo.
from here, I could see, I was reading it out as No Regrets, which is a Gary Allan song. I thought maybe you were doing paying homage. Because you guys know next week, that's where I'll be. I'll have so much next week. I don't know. I mean, you guys want to take the week off or whatever. I could just sit and talk an hour about the show.
That no one
You
cares?
see our ratings spike. Boom. Through the roof.
Yeah, by 1. You're right.
Spike.
Anyway.
You better throw a t-shirt up on stage.
Did you see
He's throwing his panties up on
That's
stage.
true.
Oh, the thing.
Hey, Rod.
I did get a new shirt.
Gary!
I did get a new shirt for the show.
He knows he's hearing him because he's the only one in the audience. Yes, Nate, how's it going? I miss you, Gary. Have my butt, baby. I love you.
What kind of t-shirt did you get?
It was Gary Allan watching airplanes. I'll show you guys.
Watching airplanes?
Appreciate
Is
that
that a
is
song?
pretty good,
Yeah.
it is a pretty good song.
See?
You've actually heard some of his music?
I have. I've actually seen this guy.
You've been to a show?
I have over in Treasure Island.
Was it at like
Treasure
Woolworths,
Treasure
5
Island.
and Dime, where they open up a new franchise?
Yeah, it was. You know how some bathrooms, when they're cleaning them or you're using them, has that background music.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know? That was him live.
Huh.
Yeah.
So that little tiny store could afford to have Gary Allan just come in and play music random.
Well, it's been another good week.
That's crazy. I just, huh.
Yeah.
All right. So congratulations to Michael for winning the mug. We'll make sure that gets up to you guys.
He doesn't want to hear it no more.
No,
Oh, you guys have been on mute for I've learned that.
we're talking about your
Yeah.
love interest. Your fucking,
You guys have
you
been
and
on,
Gary are simpatico.
You guys have been on mute, so it doesn't
You're
matter.
2 musketeers and a 1 musketeer pod. I mean, I get it.
Congratulations, Michael, winning the mug.
Way to go,
Make
Michael.
sure you guys listen next week. We'll have a new thing
Prize.
to give away.
Nate'll be having fucking
contest.
statue socks stacked up to the ceiling
Just
after
all
watching
over.
fucking Gary Allan
Yeah.
Yes.
in concert.
All right.
Again.
Coming to you live from Dick's Tire Change Station.
All right, let's go watch some Rough and Rowdy.
Hey there.
All right, you guys have a good week.
You
Later.
All right,
Yeah,
adios.
bye. Sorry, bye.
Boat came over this table.
I would like to